him up. I'm gonna say
It's prime time.
It's what?
it's prime time. You are not Deion Sanders, bro. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we're reacting to Superman Prime versus Sentry Death Battle, man. Yeah, this shit just dropped like 4 hours ago. Yeah, so you guys know how Death Battle works. You know, they fight to the death about 2 characters. So this one's SuperBoy Prime versus Sentry. I got SuperBoy Prime fucking mid-diff and Sentry, bro. I got SuperBoy Prime winning this shit, but let's check it out, bro. It's gonna be a good one. The fuck just happened?
Sentry versus SuperBoy Prime.
These two dark supermen prove that sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
So
job to
maybe
analyze their weapons
he can win this. I don't know.
to find out who would win a death battle.
SuperBoy Prime is like that.
One superhero stands alone at the peak of Marvel Comics. He's a brilliant scientist and friend to all, the Golden Guardian of Good, the Sentry.
Which makes it all the more mysterious when all of humanity forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What if the reason we forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be forgotten?
To save us from himself.
As the story goes, Robbie Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until the day he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that
One
moment,
drink the
Robbie
lake
was
filled with
imbued with the
LSD.
power of a million exploding
fuck?
suns, becoming one of the strongest superheroes in existence.
The Golden Guardian of Good.
And what better way to use
That one's
his
trash, man.
powers than to become a Sentry to all mankind?
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I can't believe he's not Kryptonian superpowers.
So the Void was a
Super
different
strength,
fucking
speed,
person
durability,
back
and
then?
flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet.
Do butterflies sneeze?
No!
Well, Sentry
Butterfly
cells
sneeze is
absorb
crazy.
and process the sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful laser, or bend light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being
micro-fucking verse.
microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate telepathically, and even read and mess with minds.
Bro, I wish in the MCU they
brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards.
they
He's even
like
built his own
let them have all their
virtual
powers they have in the
advanced
comics, but that'll
AI
probably be
that
too
is
overpowered.
constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ.
Like Sentry in the Thunderbolts, like he didn't teleport.
Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed, the Sentry is more than strong enough to take on.
But I guess it's the beginning Sentry, so maybe
His
we'll see.
famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk, where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed. The Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed an infinite number of timelines into one by clashing with another Thor.
The Sentry is incredible.
Another Thor.
Too. He can bend space and speed blitz Ares, who can move within Planck time, the smallest unit of time possible in our universe.
He's stated to be as
Ares that
fast as
fast?
the Heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blowing up. The Surfer flew so fast he went back in time, so you'd think Sentry would be able to handle some punk in a trench coat.
But it wasn't so simple. The Void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
If Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer.
What
an
the
asshole.
fuck?
For every good act the Sentry performs, the Void commits an evil one. Because the
Give
truth
someone
was,
fucking
the
cancer.
Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Bum, bum, plot twist. Turns out Sentry's whole origin story was a lie. Robbie Reynolds wasn't a 60s high schooler beating up bullies like some Jack Kirby comic.
In reality, Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the Sentry serum just to get high. And the Void was, in reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death.
Yes, from the Bible, with Moses
Angel
and
of
the Pharaoh
fucking
and the
death.
dead firstborns. That's him, apparently.
And this being manifests as the dark side of Bob's shattered psyche, a villainous alter ego with all of his power. Too much power for any one man to handle. The only way to destroy the Void.
No one
was to
man can
also
have
destroy
all
the
that
Sentry.
power.
Bob did something crazy. With help from Reed's tech, he used his own psychic powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future, including his own.
Warping the perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no longer remember him or even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the Sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there.
Great. Everyone
Blank
knows
piece
that
of
repressing
paper.
your problems always makes them better.
But Bob's memories eventually clawed their way back, in part thanks to Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, and his desire to somehow control the Void. So Norman had
Who the fuck you think he was?
murder Bob's wife Lindy.
Oh
in order
my
to
God.
release, you know, the Angel of Death.
Yeah, try controlling the kind of guy who can throw hands with Molecule Man, who somehow is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Molecule
Look at him,
Man
bro.
is another mentally unstable god whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way, a sort of kindred spirit to Bob.
It was then that Bob discovered the true source of his own powers, his own control over molecules. Yeah, you can do that too.
The Sentry can
He
create
can do
and
that
destroy
too.
matter on a whim, able to rip you apart at the molecular level or conjure an entire new reality.
This was crazy when I watched this live in the theater.
Wave of his hand,
He
like
was
Dr.
fucking
Manhattan.
turning motherfuckers into
Or
shadows, bro.
regenerate his body from any kind of damage, like being burnt to a skeleton or getting Dr. Manhattan himself.
As long as one single solitary atom remains, the Sentry is unkillable.
And Void's got all of this and more, except he doesn't
Darkness,
hold back. He can shape-shift,
manipulation, weather manipulation,
interact
soul
with
manipulation,
darkness, possess your body, and
pyrokinesis,
devour your soul.
shape-shifting,
With his
dimension travel,
infinite
possession.
tendrils, the Void takes control of a victim's
Infinity
mind,
tendrils.
tortures
The
them
fuck
with
is that?
memories of past traumas and
Oh,
nightmares.
what? Just
He
explained
killed
it.
Loki. He wrecked Asgard. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. I'm something of a moron myself.
A motherfucker got waves, bro. What the fuck was on his
The
head?
only way for Bob to save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore, Sentry and Void merged and became stronger than the sum of their parts.
One being now free to finally live his life without the crushing weight of self-hatred and fear.
Maybe, but this is the Void we're talking about. What if Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control?
As long as the Void exists, it's just another revolution in that same endless cycle. It remains to be seen whether even death itself can break that wheel.
He'll be back. Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never be forgotten again.
Bro, Sentry seems OP, man. I don't know.
Do you believe
But Superman Prime
a
is
man
fucking
can fly?
ridiculous.
Yeah, Wiz, within the pages of DC Comics, everyone in their irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother can do it.
Well, what about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own Earth. Earth Prime.
The Earth of you, me, and Clark Kent. A totally normal boy from New England who just happened to share a name with that comic book character.
Time Trapper.
Coincidence. That is, until the day Clark took a leap of faith and believed he could fly.
And he did. Surprise, surprise, Clark was actually from the planet Krypton, which apparently exists in our universe now? Anyway, the real Superman, the one from all those comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being SuperBoy. Wait, he could have chosen me! I believe I can fly!
Bugsy, don't jump off the...
Jesus.
Clark had all your classic Kryptonian powers. Flight, heat vision, microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath. It was the dream that every little boy had finally come true.
Ow. Just in time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated literally 1 month later in DC Comics Armageddon, the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz, we're canonically dead since 1986, apparently.
With everyone he knew and loved gone, Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now, an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the
I'm
paragons
a
of good he
tripping
saw
back
them
there,
as
bro.
in
You
his
see him?
childhood.
As someone else
It's
got
tripping.
to be Superboy.
Some people can't stand change, can't stand to see a world that doesn't look the way it did when they were a child. The day needed to be saved by Superboy, the real Superboy, Superboy Prime.
So he did what any Superboy would do. Punch really hard. He punched his way out of the dimension so hard, the shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever. Hell yeah!
No matter how many fake heroes got in his way.
Oh shit! Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary Kryptonian. Oh no, he's pre-crisis.
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths, a time when comics were a bit more comical.
When Superman could sneeze solar systems apart or tow a galaxy of planets behind him like
Oh
it was
my
nothing.
god. So this was where it's from.
Kryptonians so hard, they generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity. I wonder if these writers
Bonds
ever
of
imagined
fucking
this
infinity.
bullshit would feed nerd arguments for the next half century. Not that I'm complaining. That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described power scaler's dream.
Huh. You think he's heard about us?
We can only hope not. As a Kryptonian with an ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances, like being transmuted to stone, having his atomic bonds weakened, or getting his energy drained. Kryptonians like Superman can withstand more esoteric attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks
Retcon
by
punch.
thinking them, and their souls can resist being destroyed.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow sun fueling his cells. And unlike that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
With a suit of armor made from the corpse of the Anti-Monitor, which constantly feeds him solar energy. Literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than Superman.
Because that's what he thinks he is. Superman with better feats and scaling. Superman, but real.
Superman.
It's fucking prime
was a
time, baby.
Fucking idiot. Okay, sure, he has the same hyper-efficient brain that all Kryptonians have, but when it came to being a superhero, he was a violent, immature moron.
Exactly what you'd expect from a kid who never grew up and never learned to hold back. Instead of saving Earth's heroes, he started massacring them. And let's be real, there's a part of him that knows that editorial will just bring them all back eventually.
He's battled the Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once.
3 flashes and he beat them?
Alternate Universe Justice League, and even killed his rival, Connor Kent, the new Superboy. Even as other Kryptonians grew in power to become comparable to their pre-crisis iterations, Prime still held an advantage because he never held back.
Like the time he tore apart the Monarch's armor, accidentally unleashing the Big Bang in his face, destroying the universe, and he was fine.
Or the time a Guardian of the Universe blew himself up in an attempt to stop Prime, blasting him into the multiverse atom by atom, and that only made Prime stronger.
Or the time he fought a
Made him
potential
fucking
future
stronger,
version
bro.
of himself who became a god of time. And instead of teaming up, Prime stupidly attacked
I don't
him
know how
and
Sentry's gonna beat this, man.
found themselves both out of existence.
Which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe. Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been reading his comics. They knew what he had become, and they were terrified.
Once again, forced to watch as his heroes progressed without him, he pored over comic after comic, learning everything about DC,
And a little bit of Marvel.
only to discover his worst possible nightmare.
Not only would he never get to be Superman, he wasn't even a super villain that people liked. Turns out, power levels aren't everything.
So, naturally, he flew to DC headquarters and attacked the people writing his own comic.
Like some infinitely recursive meta hell.
Prime had become a whiny, petulant, reactionary fanboy.
I didn't know he was like a
Posting on our Reddit and
And
like
at
a
the
villain.
peak of his
Every time I heard of
violent
Superboy Prime, I assumed he was like
murdered the Golden Age
like a
Superman,
like a
the
oh.
original Superman. Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
instead of restoring DC's glorious past, Prime beat it to death. he needed to change.
And that opportunity came when this alternate universe Jokerized Batman who laughs threatened to destroy all of reality.
Prime was drafted to help save the day, and it turned out he was the only Superboy who could.
Remember that time Prime punched reality so hard he retconned DC Comics? Turns out that was no coincidence. Due to his repeated excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly, and he slowly learned how to manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch.
At
You
first,
punch so
its
hard
effects
you can
were
fucking
random,
destroy
like
reality.
bringing
This shit's
Todd
crazy.
back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories. But he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the evil universes of the
He
Batman.
revived Jason Todd
Them and
by
all the
punching.
characters inside of him happy endings. In a weird way, that's what Superman has always done, right? Punch the bad guys so hard he saves the day.
Prime can punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the
Reacted to
nine
3
omnipotent
flashes at
Darkest
once.
Knight.
Who
Jesus.
was powerful enough to beat Perpetua, the goddess who created all of DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Knight so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no one actually saw happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly, and it was the first step toward becoming a true hero.
The kind of hero that Superman always secretly knew he could be. A hero who could someday get his own issue #1. A hero like, well, Superman.
Maybe one day Prime will truly believe in himself, just like he once believed he could fly.
I don't know how Sentry's about to
All right,
win.
the battle's
We'll
about
find
to
out.
begin, but first, Hitch calls are back. Hey, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz.
And I
All right, no disrespect, but let's skip this.
Kind of like your website every. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Maybe if Sentry. Now he comes back. Superboy Prime is immortal, right? Well, they're both immortal, so we'll see. Damn!
This city won't last much longer. Quit while you're behind, kid.
Mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork. Onomatopoeia coming right up.
Since you can teleport.
You're dealing with someone who has the power
Yeah, cut that shit out.
of a million exploding
Oh, okay.
Big
That's charging him up.
mistake,
I'm gonna
Diplo.
say.
It's prime time.
It's what?
It's prime time. You are not Deion Sanders, bro.
Are you kidding me? Another dark Superman fraud? Boring.
Got the fucking train on him.
It's cool when I do it.
Please, stop hitting me.
He'll kill you. I'll kill you. To death.
That won't hurt him. Oh my god.
It's time to play God.
Well, I mean, I assume Superboy is gonna win now because Sentry went to Void first. We'll find out though. You squish up planets together, or is that the moon?
Okay, you weren't joking. Definitely a crisis level threat. Luckily, so am I.
Run all you want. If Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have, boy?
Oh my god.
Afraid of the Dark Clark? What kind of a hero are you? Remind me again. Whatever happened to Lori?
I think that's a bad idea.
It's over, Clark. There is no happy ending. Not for you. Not for me.
Okay, maybe Sentry win this shit, man.
Anyone else. In the void.
Haven't you ever read a comic book, you big freaking nerd? There's always a happy ending.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? He retcon punch him?
Bob? You kept talking about the Sentry. Bad dream?
No idea, Lindy.
Damn! He got you thinking it's a nightmare?
Crisis averted.
Bro, that was fast as
I
fuck.
don't think I've ever seen someone beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down.
They could
into
put you to
three
fucking
chapters:
sleep.
your strength,
Really?
intelligence, and powers.
As with any flying brick fight,
Well, he
the
put you to
first
sleep,
question
bro.
you gotta answer is,
I told you
who's
Superboy Punch.
stronger?
Superboy
and
Prime.
Sentry
Superman
are
Prime's gonna win this shit,
two of the
man.
heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they fought: Molecule Man and the Darkest Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power, so we can only scale this so far.
But Prime overpowered the Darkest Knight after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And unlike with Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Knight was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But
Okay.
muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand,
Crashing
has been
out.
compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole Void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the Void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With the Sentry's
You think
ability
Void
to
has more?
reshape
Well, Sentry has more powers, right?
Perception of reality to such an incredible
But Superman,
degree,
Superboy,
his
yeah,
powers seem
Superboy
much
Prime
more
fucking
versatile.
retcon punch. It's
Prime
ridiculous.
may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime should be no different. So it's not like Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration, he was toast.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like everyone else's.
Or the time Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Now, Sentry's psionic power could theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten, or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist everything Sentry could throw at him, but Sentry
But didn't he
couldn't
rip
do
the armor
same.
off?
Prime takes the final edge in powers.
With no way to easily put him down, Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the Void away for good.
Sorry, Bob, defeat was unavoidable.
The winner is Superboy
I
Prime.
said he was gonna win. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, my pizza's here.
The winner is SuperBoy Prime. Letter to the editors? Oh yeah, I win. That's right. You hack frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby.
You are not
Personally,
Dion,
that
bro.
intelligence section was such a gimme. I don't crash out. I'm a tragic hero grappling with real, intense emotion. I can be smart anytime I want. But anyway,
Yeah, you could, bro.
don't subscribe, don't join as a member, don't watch Death Battle, read my comics. Prime out.
Prime time, nigga.
On death battle.
Oboe Boys. What? That was the thing. Let's come out. Oh no, that's the cast shit. Bro, I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. That shit was fire, bro. I said Prime's gonna win mid diff, but that shit was close to low diff, bro, in my opinion. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.